Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I am Rajnikant and today's video is gonna discuss Apache Kafka producer and consumer using Spring Boot YML file driven, right? So the end to end we'll see how we'll push a message to a Kafka topic and how we'll listen or read that message from that Kafka topics. We'll see in details, right? Okay, so before proceeding today's topic, if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please do subscribe it immediately and hit the bell icon to get all the notifications from my side. Right? So this is my channel. If you see here, lot of videos are there like Git video end to end and JUnit integration testing, Spring Boot CRUD application, and lot of other logical and Java 8 videos are there. Right? So if you are really interested, you can watch those videos as well. Right? So let's jump on today's topic. Right, so Apache Kafka is a distributed messaging system, right? So we'll write, I mean in Spring Boot we'll write some producer and consumer with that one, right? So to run this application fast, you need to install Apache Kafka in your local, right? So if you have not installed Apache Kafka in your local, already I have uploaded a video that how to install Apache Kafka in your local in details, right? So you can watch that video. I will give that link in the description section, right? Okay, so let's jump into directly into programming and we'll see how we'll do that one, right? So let me open my IntelliJ IDEA. So here what exactly I will do, I will write one controller so that it will expose a REST endpoint from where we will send the message or any payload to that controller, and from that controller we'll call a producer so that it will send that message to a particular topic, right? So let me create the project. We'll start it, we'll complete it quickly. So here group ID will give the com dot and artifact ID, that project name Kafka producer consumer YML, right? So it's a Kafka producer consumer YML. I mean using YML file we'll do that one, Java 8, and that here the same as a project name, right? Demo project for Kafka, and here package name will take something like Java Sastra. Okay, here we go, and let's choose the dependencies we want. So here two dependencies we want, Spring Web, because we'll write some controller, right? And what else will take? Spring Spring, what is that? Kafka. Spring for Apache Kafka, you will see. Okay, here we go. Next and finish. So this window I will open. It will take some time to download those dependencies. Let's wait for some time. Okay, here you go. If you see Kafka producer consumer YML. Okay, it will take some. Okay, I think it's done. Okay, here it's here it's done. So if you see src main test, this is a folder, and here that pom.xml, let's see what are the dependencies or artifacts is here. So if you see here web and Spring Kafka, these two things are there, and rest of the things like for test things are there, right? And let's move to src folder. So here is the package and it's the main class, right? So let's first create a package for producer and one package for consumer, and one package for controller. right? So I'll write the controller so that it will expose a REST endpoint, and where we'll call that REST endpoint and we'll send some payload, right? And from there we'll call that producer and we'll send the message. Controller, here we go, right? So the packages we have created. Now let's create that YML file, right? Whatever that configurations we need. So right, let's create a file, application .yml. Here we go. So already I have those properties, so I have kept it for easy access, and I will explain what exactly that one. Let me copy paste these properties or these configurations, whatever you tell. So right, so this is server port. So our application, this application will run on this server. I mean in Tomcat 9000 port. It will, that application will run on 9000 port. Right now, Spring Kafka consumer. This is that configuration for consumer. Right. So for consumer, this is that Bootstrap server. Means for that consumer, what is that Kafka server? So in what Kafka server that consumer is there, right? For that consumer details, this is that server details for consumer. So whatever the consumer, it will read. So from which Kafka server it will read, right? So this is that server details, right? So by default 9092 is that Kafka port. So the default Kafka port, it will 9092 Kafka server port, and this is the group ID, something group ID I am taking, and auto offset reset. This indicates that so lot of options are there, like earliest and some other options are there, right? So it will indicate that suppose you are reading or you are consuming some message and something went wrong, right? Then from where you need to again start, whether you need to start from uh, whether you need to start from completely starting or from where you left, right? Suppose you are reading some messages, so from where, suppose something went wrong, right? And you want to read it again, right? Again you need to again you want to continue. So from where you will continue? So from which message you want to continue? From start you continue, or from where you have left, or from where that that problem occurred, right? From there you need to read that one, right? So this is that earliest and latest, some attributes are there or values are there. Let me check that one whether it's coming or not. Earliest, let's see. So earliest, latest, automatically reset the offset to the earliest, right? So automatically reset the offset to the latest offset. So let's take the latest, so that if anything went wrong, so from where it left, from there it will start, right, to read the message. Then again, key deserializer, right? So this indicates that how you want to deserialize the message, right? So this is the string deserializer and value deserializer, right? So in Kafka message, or you can say event, so key will be there, value will be there, and supporting metadata like headers will be there, right? So in a Kafka event, three things will be there: key will be there, value will be there, and headers will be there, right? So here we are saying what is that value deserializer, how you want to deserialize that value. The exactly same thing like for producer as well. How, what is that Kafka server where you want to produce that message, and key serializer, how you want to serialize that message, sorry, not message, that key, and how you want to serialize that value, means here that message, how you want to serialize that message, right? So this is that configuration things we have done. Now let's start coding, right? First we'll write some producer, simple. Let's write some Kafka producer, Kafka message producer, right? So here let's annotate at the red service. so that it will act as a bean. Then Kafka template. So this template will default will be created by Spring, and it will inject, right? So here string, this is that key, and this is that value, right? Kafka template. And let's auto void this one. This is auto void, and let's write some message to push. Public void push message or publish message, whatever message you want. So here we'll receive that message as a string, and here we go, Kafka template dot send. So here in send, lot of overloaded methods are there. If you see, lot of implementations are there. So this is the simple one, fast one. String string topic and that value, and second string means here this is the topic, and key, what is the key you want to send, and v means value, right? So let's take that fast one. Okay, sorry, let's take that first one. So what is the topic? So already I have created a topic in my Apache Kafka. I will see that one. Wait, already I have handy that topic. So this is that Kafka topic I have, and let's put over here. Ideally we should read this one from either YML file or from properties file, or you can take this one as a constant and you can pass it here, right? So directly we should not do like this, but for demonstration purpose I am doing here. Okay, so here we have done from what is this one, Kafka producer. Now let's write some Kafka consumer. So I will show you how to see that key and headers as well. I will show you, I mean, how we'll fetch those things. So Kafka message consumer, here we go, @service, so that this class will act as a bean, public void listen or read, whatever you want. So here one thing is there. So here we can have that message directly as a string or as a message, or if you want to have Kafka specific, that message and things are from Spring specific, like the message, and here string message, right? So this is the this message is from Spring specific, right? So this is also fine. Or if you want Spring or if you want Kafka specific, this is more generic, consumer record. If you see here, key value, what is that key value? We do have string and string event or message, if you want, whatever that, right? So we have written this method, and here @Kafka listener, and here we need to give that topic name. So here lot of things are there, you can take topics. So what is the topic? We do have quick start events, right? So let's put over here quick start events, done, right? So if you see from that event, let me show you, event dot value means this is that payload, headers means we'll get those headers, key means I told, right, each event have key, value and headers will be there, right? So here key also will get. So what is our need? That value we need to know. So here let me do sysout. In console we'll print and we'll see println, and here string payload or message, whatever you want. Let's print. consumed message, okay, and here we go, we can have this payload, right? So now we have done producer and consumer both the program. Now let's write a controller so that from postman will hit that controller and will receive some payload, and that payload will send via this producer, right? So let me create one class Kafka controller. Here we go. So I do not want to waste time, so already I have that program, and let's do this, right? So copy paste, and here at the rest controller, here we go. So so here what we need to inject, Kafka producer, Kafka message producer, Kafka message producer, and here we'll auto wire. This is awesome feature from Spring. And here what is that message? Push message, I guess, push message. Here we go, right? So our controller also ready. So here it's a post method. I mean from postman we'll have this post method, and we'll that URL as a publish, and here we'll receive a message, right? And then we are sending this message to this producer, right? So in producer, let me again explain you the flow, right? From postman we'll send that message, and here we'll receive that message, and from there we are pushing that message to that producer, and from this producer we are sending to Kafka this Kafka topic, right? So how this Kafka template will identify which Kafka server and all. So in application.yml we have given this entire thing, right? So from here Kafka producer, it will go to Kafka topic, right? So after we are producing the message to that Kafka topic, and in the consumer it will read and it will print over here, right? So let's run this program and I will see, right? So one thing, before running this application we need to start our Kafka server, right? So let's start the Kafka server. Already I have installed Kafka in my local. So here we go, in softwares, Kafka, this is the Kafka version, right? And from here we need to run different command. So first we need to start the Zookeeper. So this already I have handy these commands, kept handy this command, so that directly we can run. Here we go, cmd, and let's run this Zookeeper first. So let's see, Zookeeper started. Now let's run Kafka server. So again one more command is there to start the Kafka server. So let's start the Kafka server as well. Here we go, let's wait for some time, it will start. You can see started Kafka server, no, right? So now let's run our application. So here we go, let me run this application. Here we go, it will run on 9000 port. Meanwhile let me open this postman so that we'll send the request, and let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, server started. Okay, the server started, right? Now let's push some message, right? Let me clear this console. Let's push some message, right? Already I have created a collection, right? So here it's a post request, and sorry, right? And let's start sending that message. So this is that message, and what we want to send. Hi everyone. Hi everyone. This is the message we want to send, right? So let's hit this one. It's just sent. Just see, consumed message, hi everyone, right? So if you see, this is the consumer, this is the consumer program, and here we have written these things, right? Consumed message, hi everyone. Let's see, let me send another message. Where is this one? How are you all? Or let me send. Just see, consumed message, how are you, right? So this is that entire end-to-end program, that how we'll push a message to Kafka topic, and how we'll listen a message from Kafka topic. This is the end-to-end program, right? Hope you got some idea that how we'll send that message and how we'll read the message. If this is really helpful, please do like, share and comment. Please have some valuable comments in the comment section, so it will give me some boost that to upload some more videos like this, right? So definitely I will upload this program to my GitHub repository, and I will give that link in the description section, so that you can go through this code and you can learn, right? So thank you for watching.